Hello everyone, this is Grass from Hong Kong and welcome back po to my channel. And Psycho Hub, so today our topic po for today is I will give you exactly what are the 23 signs your partner is taking you guys for granted. Okay, it's guys a total drug to feel like you're taken for granted. Okay, unfortunately, this happens all too often, especially guys in a relationship. One partner just naturally starts, guys, to overlook what the other contributes. Okay, it's easy, guys, to ignore how someone else influences your character and overall success. um, Says Samantha Morrison, a health guys and wellness expert at Glacier Wellness, but it is an incredibly dishonest and foolish thing to do. So before we continue this topic, let me ask you, please give me a like if you are interested to this, and see you guys later. Bye. uh with that in mind, guys, here are the likely signs your partner is taking you for granted, and all you do for them is just taking you for granted. Everything you do for them. Okay, though it's not, guys, exactly hard science, this expert guys close a perfect set of jumping off points for some introspections on your partnership. Okay, if any or all strike a familiar chord, it may be time for a serious chat. Number one signs is they don't seek your advice. Okay, it's natural, guys, to seek advice from those who you love and appreciate. Okay, says Morrison, the expert. Okay, someone who recognize your true importance, guys, in their life, will be sure to seek your input before making any major decisions. Failing to do so is a big sign that person has begun overlooking your influence, thereby taking you and your perspective for granted. Okay, number two signs is they stop growing. Okay, sure, the honeymoon might be over, guys, says Dr. Caroline Madden, a relationship therapist and the author of the book After a Good Man Cheats. Okay, but that's no excuse to ignore a physical component of your relationship. If your spouse gets lazy in the morning department, or in her grooming, but still expects sex, you are being taken for granted. She explains, remind them that it's still that, not till you look like that. Okay, number three signs is they only text when they want something. If your partner is only, guys, texting you sporadically, particularly when they want something, guys, it's a sign that you're being taken for granted, says Holly Shafter, a dating coach for women in STEM. Okay, while this might be an appropriate method of communication, guys, for more casual relationship, it's wholly inappropriate, guys, for a committed one. Okay, more akin to the booty call, the messenger is expecting you to respond under time, not taking you into account your own. Okay, number four signs is they put their work before you. If you, guys, your partner is more committed to their job than to the relationship with you, you're being taken for granted, says Shafter. Okay, like a relationship can always, guys, takes precedence even if the demands of the workforce. They should be, guys, at least be trying to balance that too. Okay, once, guys, you become more like the side hustle, it's time to reevaluate the current arrangement. I just burp because I just finished my lunch. Number 5 is they stop keeping promises. If your partner always promises things and never follows through, you're being, guys, taken for granted, says Emily Mendez, a former psychotherapist of a mental health writer. Okay, the fact is, the people that the word that when dealing, guys, with others whom they value and respect, as soon as, guys, someone shows a willingness to diverge from promises made, it's a sign they've ceased to value you correctly. Okay, number 6 signs is they keep the pleasantries. If a partner first questions after hello is what are you cooking tonight, you're being, guys, taken for granted. Okay, says Carol G, okay, author of the Venus Chronicles, Musings from the Feminine Side. Okay, guys, wait, if you want to learn something from psychologists, or you need to follow my channel, because you will learn you will learn many things from this channel. And guys, I can guarantee you that this channel will make, guys, your love life the best part of your life. Okay, while, guys, a long-term relationship does foster a more to the point style of discussion, that's no excuse, guys, to treat the other person as simply a means to an end. Okay, in this case, dinner. Okay, though you both assumed specific roles within the relationship and just have certain expectations to meet, you don't cease to be full human being deserving of some part of conversational pretense before putting down to a business. Okay, number 7 is they cut conversations short. Okay, if they walk away or have to get off the phone quickly when you're talking to them, guys, they're taking you for granted, says relationship coach Kate Romero. Okay, when someone, guys, truly values the other person's feelings, they make sure to continually, guys, cut conversation short. Okay, leaving the other feeling unwanted. At the very least, they would call back later to finish up the talk. Okay, number 8 is they put their friends ahead of you. Okay, if he puts his bros before you, for example, he's taking you, guys, for granted, says the Shaftal. Okay, as important as friends are, guys, must understand that relationship often come first, at least while you're in depth. Okay, guys, the fact is, friends will always be there no matter what. So if a partner begins valuing their friends, guys, needs over yours, it means they believe you are also certain to stay put and does no longer require the attentions you deserve. Okay, number 9 is they no longer want intimacy with you. Okay, sure, guys, our relationship go through their dry patches, but if you are feeling like you have to beg for it, if you are being taken, if you yourself know that you're begging for it, you are being taken for granted, says Dr. Madden. Okay, it's a sign your partner believes it that you would never, guys, leave or cheat on them. Okay, and however true that maybe it's a clear-cut sense, guys, that they don't value your needs. Okay, number 10 is they don't listen when you share. If they stop listening when you share your deepest feelings, guys, you're being taken for granted, says the expert Romero. Okay, after all, it's only, guys, it's committed relationship that one gets to hear such inner thoughts. Okay, there's simply no excuse to be so inattentive. Okay, number 11 is they haven't introduced you to their family. If your partner, guys, still hasn't introduced you to their family after an extended period of being together, they'll likely taken you for granted. says Shuffle. Okay, it's a direct message that your guys side entertainment and not the one she explains in her books. So if you were guys, their mother would be clamoring for a meet and greet, and they'd be more guys than happy to oblige. Okay, number 12 is they take advantage of your free time. Okay, if your partner knows your schedule and he starts scheduling repairs, deliveries, and appointments, etc., guys, during your free time, chances are they are taking you guys for granted. Okay, after all, the time is a precious, guys, limited commodity, and household errands should be split evenly, guys, amongst the two of you. If your partner, guys, begins spilling it all on your time, it's a sign they've ceased giving you the credence they deserve. If you need, guys, to spice house wake up a bit, there are 20 genius ways to make chores more fun. Okay, number 13 is they show up late. Always late. Every time you go for a date, always late. If your partner, guys, shows up late or bows out of things that are important to you, they're, guys, likely taking you for granted. While nobody's punctual at the time, okay, they should be making a concerted effort to be there, especially, guys, if it's something you truly care. If they begin to pattern of doing otherwise, they prioritizing and valuing themselves over the needs of that relationship. Okay, number 14 is they get more than they give. Okay, this is very familiar to all of us. If you give and give and you give and you get like a morsel of lead back, chances are, guys, you're being taken for granted. A relationship, guys, is a two-way street. So even if you both have different of showing affections, guys, the efforts behind them should eventually balance out. If instead, guys, you give and they receive, it's a sign they're selfish and emotional, unavailable, and taking your love for granted. Okay, please remember that number 14. That is the most familiar signs. Number 15 is they don't say thank you. If they forget to say thank you for things they used to appreciate, they're taking you for granted, guys. Well, it might seem like a small thing. Simply might seem like a small thing. Simple towards making selfless actions, long way towards the selfless feel or worthwhile. If it's an umpteenth, guys, time you've done something for them, okay, they should still acknowledge, guys, your kindness verbally. You've gone, guys, out of your way after all, so why can they? And for more even benefits, guys, of gratitude, and here's why saying thanks will boost your mood by 25%. Okay, number 16 is they don't actively listen to your needs. Part of being a good partner is anticipating through careful listening, guys. Okay, the needs of your significant other. The fact is, people aren't always able to say. The fact is, the people or the another person always aren't say exactly what they need, but a discerning partner can usually tell through experience and context clues. Okay, if instead your partner, guys, begins requiring blatant signals that your needs aren't being met, is a sign that you've become kind of an afterthought. Okay, rather than working diligently to keep the relationship afloat. It shows they began to take a back seat, taking you for granted the connection and fulfillment you share. Okay, number 17 is they don't call when they're going to be late. If your partner, guys, doesn't call when they are going to be late, it's a sure signs that they are taking you for granted. Okay, says Dr. Maiden. It's even, guys, worse if they don't apologize afterwards. Okay, they are taking liberties with you and they wouldn't with anyone else. she explains only, guys, that not only that, they are respecting your time and your feelings too. Okay. Number 18 is they expect too much from you. If your partner, guys, expect you to manage everything because they are too busy, they are taking you guys for granted. Okay, the fact is everyone is busy. Just because you've agreed to share a life, guys, together doesn't mean you've agreed to shoulder most of the load. Okay, you're in this together after all, and if they appreciate that, they start acting like it. Okay, number 19 is their attentiveness declines. Okay, if they stop being as attentive as they once were early in the relationship, they're likely taking you for granted, guys. What it can be difficult to sustain a level of focus on your partner. The drop off shouldn't be too drastic, guys. If it is, it's sign they believe they no longer need to woo you. Okay, and can ignore your desires and focus, guys, solely on their own. Number 20 is they cheat. If your partner, guys, if your partner cheats, guys, it's a sure signs you are being taken for granted. Okay, and if you subsequently stay, he or she knows that you are, guys, willing to put up with anything. Unless you are married or have kids together, then you may want to consider leaving a relationship in the event of infidelity. Number 21 is they stop dressing to impress. Sure, it's a, guys, necessary for your partner to dress to the nines each and every time you go out. Okay, still it's a sign you're being taken for granted when they don't bother changing out of their sweatpants all Saturday. Just because, guys, you're committed doesn't mean they have license to cease caring about their outward appearance. It takes some effort, guys, yes, but if you're the one, it's well worth it. Okay, number 22 is they stop making sacrifices. Okay, being a relationship means making sacrifices, guys. You can't both always get the what you want. No, but with a little hard work, you can both end up more satisfied than you'd ever both end up more satisfied being alone. Okay, if your partner tends to lose sight of this, prioritizing all their needs, guys, over yours, it's not even opening up to the possibility of compromise. Okay, it means they're taking you, guys, for granted. I talk so very fast because my gadgets it's only 3%, and this will going to drain. The battery will drain so quick. Number 23 is you get used to being disappointed. If you find, guys, yourself expecting to be disappointed by your partner, that's a good sign, guys, of being taken for granted. After all, your own, guys, imagination should be able to envision, guys, a brighter scenario than disappointment. Okay, repeated failure to live up to the word, and for the disappointment that don't go away, guys, with time. Check out the 20 biggest regrets of people who married young. I will vlog it next day. Okay, if you guys are satisfied and you learned something from this video, please don't forget to give me a like and subscribe my channel for your support, and the bell button so you will be, guys, updated on my next video. Please don't forget the select all button. So see you guys again on my next video. Bye.